I had mixed feelings, to be honest. Being invited during that first window, 2020, that was with PBA superstars and with collegiate superstars like Silo Juan, uh, Kobe, and that time I didn't really consider myself as a superstar, to be honest, because during my season I didn't feel like I played like a superstar. So you
Mm-hmm.
know, so at the start of the camp, I felt like okay, maybe they just added me just to have more depth in the youth.
Mm-hmm.
Pero like during the during the during the training moments, I could say I performed well, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
I did a good job playing with the PBA players, matching up with them. I felt like I had a good chance. So ayun nga, it led to the last cut. And initially, um, what else? Just wait lang. Sorry. Yeah. That time. Sorry. That time. Where was I? Sorry. Um.
Yung last sa Gilas.
Yeah. Yeah. So. So that time when I got cut, parang I felt. You know. I felt like I deserved the chance. Pero for whatever reason, I didn't make it. Pero that time also Coach Mark Dickel talked to me. He told me that, for me to improve my game, I had to transition. That time kasi I already transitioned my game to become a shooting guard. Pero I just limited myself to be a shooter. Like I didn't really, because of course it was with the PBA players. So parang nahiya ako magdala
Yeah.
ng bola. So, I
Oo.
was just there in the corners, in the wings,
Mm.
tira, pasa, ganun-ganun lang. Told me I need to, you know, uh, be more aggressive. And that time kasi, um, I was overweight actually. At 6'5", I was around 230 pounds. So,
Mm.
it really slowed my game down. So, yeah, he told me what to improve on. So, you know, so that was February. And then the next window was in November in Bahrain. So during
Mm.
those months, well, maybe the next 6 months, 7 months, I told myself I have to be dedicated to improve on these things. So
Mm.
slowly by slowly, I uh, started being in a diet. I started working out on the things that I needed to improve on. Started to work on my ball handling, being aggressive. Basically, the things that Coach Mark told me. And I'm grateful
Mhm.
for Mark because you know how it is in the Philippines. To be honest, like when once a coach cuts you from whatever team, they're not gonna say why. They're not gonna say
Yeah, yeah,
why he
yeah.
cut. So like they care
Yeah.
less. But
Mm.
for some reason, Coach Mark he talked to me. He said that I
Mhm.
was a good player, but he told me to improve on these things because he said that he wants to see me back in this camp by November. He wants to see me improve, you
Mhm.
know, but to see a kind of me once the second window comes. So yeah, I was motivated even though nakat ako. I was really excited to change my lifestyle for the betterment. Yeah, so
Yeah, halata na nga naman yung improvement mo talaga. Like yung Thailand nung pinalaro ka with that minutes against the second game yata, yung talagang nag-flourish ka as in your role. And sayang nga lang di na tuloy-tuloy. And there were also like some people, like including me, there were dun sa window against Korea and Indonesia, the one here in Clark, you also didn't get like the most minutes that people think you could have deserved, especially in some of the other games like yung Indonesia, you could have played more, or yung ibang Korea games, di ka masyado
it was
napasok.
tough.
Yeah, it was tough. How was that naman for you in terms of mentally accepting it? Kasi nga yun nga umakyat ka na kasi Coach Mark taught you, tapos sa Thailand it was you were
Yeah.
really good na, pero mahirap tanggapin nga na limited minutes ka ulit. How was that for you naman? Was it like ang gulo-gulo na?
No, parang at first I didn't know why, but
Hmm.
that was my worst, like my mental health. That time, I was full load. I was teaching, coaching, and playing because in our college, it was a requirement to coach a basketball camp and also to teach.
Mm.
I was teaching like 4 subjects that time, so every
Mm.
day,
Mm.
imagine I had to skip a couple of trainings
Mm.
because of my workload in school. So that was my last sem before I graduated. That was really the
Mm.
most super burnout ako that time. I couldn't really give my best at training. Tapos, that time, nadagdag pa, I strained my jumper's knee. So I was
Oh,
basically,
okay.
so before heading to that bubble, go for the Pampanga qualifiers, I was like 2 months out. Like I was just
Mm.
rehab. I didn't tell the coaches this anymore because I didn't want to make excuses, but it was really hard. That was a hard time for me to um to bounce back. I understood that I accepted that my performance would have went down. So maybe that was the reason why I didn't play a lot of minutes in the Korea.
Mm.
And to be honest, I really got shocked that I had 2 DNPs. It's
Mm.
really that was tough because in the bubble I felt like I even though with my injury and with my workload, I felt like I still did well.
Mm.
But then again, I've been through this situation before. I just had to control what you can control. Uh, yeah. So it's also frustrating for me during that time, especially the first game against Korea. I did not play, but it is what it is. I told myself I just have to um get back to work, be in my best shape again. So after those games in Pampanga, uh, they sent me home. I got cut for the Serbia games in Belgrade.
Yeah. OQT.
So
Yeah.
yun, so it was added motivation again to what already motivates me. I had to, you know, I need to work harder. Basically, I need
Mm.
I need to work harder to prove myself again. Yeah,
At least you don't lose hope because some players they could easily just give up with all the hardships that you endured like
super,
throughout your career from high school, college hanggang Gilas. Madami ng pinagdaanan pero dapat yun yung
super.
mapulot ng mga tao to not give up talaga and still continue
The worst thing
striving.
ever.
Yeah.
Being
But if you
cut
love what you
and
do, keep doing it, diba?
yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just saying that
You
this
can go
really
ahead.
it's basically like in other terms like getting fired from your job, being cut from the
Mm.
team, and sometimes you don't even know why,
Mhm.
but that's just life. It happens. You have to move forward agad. Don't. Well, to be honest, na-hurt ako for a while, for a bit, but I told myself I have to, you know, it's still gonna be there, and I just have to work my way up again, and hopefully this year I get a call up again. I'll just be ready at all times.